The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 is shaping up to be one of the most talked about foldable smartphones of the year, but not necessarily for all the reasons fans were hoping for. On paper, it brings several meaningful upgrades that show Samsung is continuing to refine its foldable lineup. At the same time, a few strategic decisions and rumored omissions have sparked debate within the tech community. If the leaks and reports are accurate, the Z Fold 8 will represent evolution, rather than revolution, a device that improves core fundamentals while stopping, short of delivering the dramatic leap some users were expecting. Starting with the most significant upgrade, the Galaxy Z Fold 8 is reportedly getting a 5000 mAh battery. This is a major milestone for the Fold series, as previous models often faced criticism for offering smaller batteries compared to Samsung's Ultra devices. With a large internal display that encourages multitasking, gaming, streaming, and productivity work, battery life has always been a crucial factor for foldable users. By increasing the capacity to 5000 mAh, Samsung is finally aligning the Fold with its flagship slab-style phones, which should translate into longer screen-on time and more reliable all-day usage. For power users, this change alone could make a noticeable difference in daily performance. Charging speeds are also expected to improve. While exact wattage figures remain unconfirmed, reports suggest faster wired charging compared to the previous generation. This would help offset the larger battery size by reducing downtime when the device needs to be plugged in. In a market where some competitors are pushing extremely high charging speeds, Samsung may not lead the category, but even a moderate boost would be welcomed by users who rely on quick top-ups throughout the day. Performance is another area where the Z Fold 8 is expected to shine. The device will likely feature Samsung's latest flagship processor, bringing improved efficiency, stronger GPU performance, and enhanced AI capabilities. This should make multitasking smoother, app transitions faster, and gaming more stable, especially on the expansive inner display, which is ideal for immersive gameplay. Beyond raw power, the upgraded chipset is also expected to improve thermal management and battery optimization, ensuring the device maintains consistent performance during demanding tasks. For productivity-focused users who treat the Fold as a mini tablet, this added processing power could significantly enhance the overall experience. Camera improvements are reportedly part of the package as well, particularly with the ultrawide lens. While the main sensor may remain similar to the previous generation, enhancements to the ultrawide camera could deliver sharper details, reduced distortion at the edges, and better low-light performance. Samsung has traditionally maintained strong camera performance across its premium lineup, so even incremental improvements here would help keep the Fold competitive. However, some users were hoping for more dramatic camera upgrades, potentially matching the full capabilities of the Galaxy S Ultra series. Despite these positive developments, the biggest source of disappointment revolves around the display crease. Earlier in the year, Samsung showcased an advanced foldable display panel that appeared to minimize or nearly eliminate the visible crease in the center of the screen. That demonstration created high expectations that the Z Fold 8 would finally solve one of the most persistent criticisms of foldable technology. However, recent leaks indicate that the crease on both the Z Fold 8 and the rumored Fold 8 Wide will remain largely unchanged from the previous generation. If accurate, this means users may still notice the subtle line running down the middle of the inner display, especially under certain lighting conditions or when scrolling. What makes this situation more controversial is the claim that Samsung could supply its improved, nearly crease-free display technology to Apple for a rumored foldable iPhone. As one of the largest display manufacturers in the world, Samsung often provides panels to other brands, including competitors. If Apple's first foldable device launches with a cleaner, less visible crease thanks to Samsung's own technology, it could create an unusual dynamic where Samsung's rival debuts a more visually refined product. This possibility has fueled speculation about strategic partnerships and long-term market positioning. Another talking point is the absence of certain features. The Galaxy Z Fold 8 is not expected to support the S Pen, continuing a pattern that has frustrated some productivity-focused users. Given the size of the Fold's inner display, stylus support seems like a natural fit for note-taking, sketching, and professional tasks. However, Samsung appears to be prioritizing a thinner and lighter design over integrating digitizer layers and stylus compatibility. Similarly, a rumored privacy display feature, which could have offered enhanced viewing protection, is also not expected to make an appearance. These omissions suggest that Samsung's primary design philosophy this year revolves around refinement. portability, and structural optimization rather than feature expansion. Meanwhile, competition in the foldable market is intensifying rapidly. Several Chinese manufacturers are pushing the boundaries of what foldables can achieve, introducing devices with ultra-thin profiles, larger battery capacities, extremely fast charging speeds, and significantly reduced crease visibility. Some brands are even experimenting with new hinge systems and materials to enhance durability and flexibility. In comparison, Samsung's approach with the Z Fold 8 appears more conservative. Rather than dramatically redesigning the product, the company seems focused on incremental improvements, refining battery life, boosting performance, and making subtle hardware adjustments. There is also an interesting rumor regarding a potential hinge redesign. According to some reports, the new hinge mechanism could cause the device to snap fully open if unfolded below a 90-degree angle, possibly limiting the flexibility of intermediate positions. This could impact Samsung's popular Flex mode, which allows users to position the phone at various angles for hands-free video calls, media viewing, or multitasking. However, this particular claim remains speculative, and many analysts are skeptical that Samsung would compromise such a well-established feature without offering a strong alternative. Overall, the Galaxy Z Fold 8 appears to be a polished and more powerful iteration of Samsung's foldable vision. With a larger 5,000 mAh battery, faster charging, an upgraded processor, and improvements to the ultra-wide camera, it addresses several practical concerns from previous generations. At the same time, the lack of significant progress in crease reduction, the absence of S Pen support, and the possibility of competitors debuting more advanced display technology raise important questions about Samsung's long-term strategy. Whether the Z Fold 8 will be seen as a smart refinement or a missed opportunity will ultimately depend on its real-world performance and how it compares to the rapidly evolving competition in the foldable space.